In our rapidly evolving world, success is defined by turning challenges into opportunities. With enough foresight and ingenuity, the complex problems of today can become the achievements of tomorrow. I'm Fred Thompson. From business and technology to healthcare and the environment, join me as we take a closer look inside the workings of the modern global economy. Welcome to Inside Business. I'm Fred Thompson, and I'm Inside Business.
That would be our 26-inch 10-color Revolution from PCMC. It comes with the capabilities of running half-mil film up to a 17-point board. It also comes outfitted with an extreme drying system, which is patented by PCMC. It has the capabilities of running turret rewinds, unwinds, and lamination stations for total efficiencies.
Ask Dan Doherty to explain what Prairie State Group does, and sometimes the answer sounds like a foreign language.
In 20 words or less, we're a provider of short to medium run flexible packaging for both the food and consumer product industry. We also supply labels to that same industry. Marketing experts have calculated that it may take as little as 2 or 3 seconds to make a decision on buying an actual package. And these things are based on color, design, nutritional information. With that in mind, it's printing and packaging that helps make that decision.
More important than still what is on the package is the condition of what's inside.
If you look at meats and cheeses, you need moisture and oxygen barriers. When you get into puncture-resistant packaging, that's good for coffee beans and nuts and granola.
PSG got its start in the industry nearly 20 years ago, printing pressure-sensitive labels, the kind of stickers you might see in kids' books, in the mail, or in the grocery aisle. But the company's ship really came in 1999.
The freighter on its way over on the Atlantic was hit by a hurricane, and this caused quite an issue. It threw the press on its side, and as it arrived here, we opened the back of the land sea container, and it became quite obvious we had a problem. We had a 7-figure investment, 8-color, 20-inch wide press that we had to get fixed immediately. This was a tricky transition, but once we got it going, there was no doubt it's been a great workhorse for us ever since.
What PSG wanted to do was something very few companies had ever tried.
Flexible packaging began to grow 10 to 15 years ago as an option to those rigid packaging. As it began to grow, the only converters that had the capabilities to do it were doing it in a wide web format, which would be 40 inches or wider. We came along with the business model of running in a narrow web format, offering shorter runs, quicker turnarounds, high-end graphics at a competitive price.
What followed was a steep climb up the technology ladder and the ladder of success. Soon, it took a 40,000 square foot facility to make room for 7 presses and a whole lot more.
There's no one ideal way to get to a finished product. So before we print the first label or film, we've got to make decisions on materials, inks, adhesives, and machinery. Once these are all completed, they've got to match up to satisfy the packaging requirements and the filling machines throughout the field. Once we receive an electronic digital file from one of our clients, it is sent to our pre-press art department, which digitally transfers the file to our thermal setter, which actually laser engraves the image on a photopolymer plate, which is then washed out and sent to press for the printing of the product.
Even when a packaging solution is rolled up and out the door, it's not necessarily out of mind. Where those packages end up after consumers are through with them is one of the most recent challenges facing the industry today.
Sustainable packaging is still in its infancy. It's a real hot topic right now. It's not an easy task due to the fact that you have different inks for different structures, you've got different adhesives. Consumers want a product that's environmentally friendly, and that's the goal for PSG and the packaging industry in general to provide that. The future for PSG is to keep up with the newest technology, to keep up with products that are environmentally friendly, and to increase our market share. I think with the mid to narrow web presses that we have, we can do quicker turnarounds, higher end graphics, and keep inventories down and the money moving in our customers.